Oh wow.
I know the light is kind of bright. Hey, um, hey guys, this is the first video. I'm actually gonna put this on our page.
Yeah.
hmm
Wow.
So I know it was kind of weird. I know, look who's here. He's not supposed to be.
Surprise.
Uh, yeah, that's really what it is. He drove up from Georgia
Mm-hmm.
for
6.5 hours.
pretty much 24 hours,
Yeah.
but it's definitely was it worth it?
It was definitely worth it.
Okay, so I know a part of the video. I don't know why a part of the video from when he visited a few weeks ago is the
Just
sound
different.
isn't working. But what we were talking about is when we were in the car headed to see your brother.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why that part isn't like playing, but we were talking about
Is it playing on your camera or no?
it's playing when I edited it. It just messed up. I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's just acting up. But we were just talking about the gifts that we got one another, and like asking you guys if you wanted to know why we have two anniversaries. He got me a uh, Samsung Galaxy tablet, and that's actually what we're recording on right now. And that was what he got me for my anniversary slash birthday, like just cuz gift.
And a coach purse.
And a Coach purse with a wallet. You'll probably, I don't know if I just pushed something. I think it vibrated.
Oh,
Hopefully we're still recording. But okay, I'm gonna check real quick.
okay. I'm just gonna
Okay,
take a look.
you hold it. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Blah.
Okay, we're still recording.
Oh, okay. So they see me do that stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so um, I don't remember.
That is a bright
I
light.
know this is like really,
I feel
and
like the police is in my face.
this is what we're
Ah, I
recording
don't have
on.
any drugs.
And you want to show them what you got for our anniversary?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, this is what I got. My ring. It's not supposed to come off, but I'm gonna take it off for a brief second.
Just for a brief second.
So this is my ring. I like it very much. This is a gold and silver,
hmm
gold and silver band. It's a life band, and I like it. Love it.
So that's what he got. Move up. I'm sorry, it's gonna be really, really shaky, but that's what he got for our anniversary. And
I'm literally holding the camera.
huh? I didn't hear what you said. See, you just pushed something.
I did.
I felt it vibrate. Okay, hopefully we're again recording.
Check it again.
Okay, I'm about to check it again.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, it's something on here. A task manager, but we're still recording.
Are we still recording?
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
you can see if you're nosy.
You can? Okay, how about that?
No, you're cool. Okay. Okay, so hopefully this video comes out okay. I think it's gonna come out not very good. I think we need more lighting, and this police light is kind of crazy, but
But it was worth the trip coming up and seeing her.
yes. I guess you can say this is a video on long distance. It's definitely taking its toll on us, and people say absence make the heart grow fonder, but absence makes you angry. It gets you
It makes,
frustrated.
especially when you're in stressful situations that have nothing to do with the partner, even if they do offer help or assistance or everything looks to be going fine, it still takes its toll on both ends. And that's something that I had to learn because I'm like, at least she's at home with her family and this and this, but she still has school and work too, you know? And
Yeah.
I still have to respect that. And no matter what situation I'm going through, I still have to respect her situation too.
Yeah, it's not like he went on vacation.
I wish I was somewhere having fun, trust me.
I
But
don't. You can't have fun
I mean,
without me.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
know.
I'm really trying to, we're really trying to make like power moves. In the midst of like making a power move, you still have to have time for each other because if not, then a relationship will go downhill. And this is like a tough situation. This is why, like, you find some people who don't get married or start dating until after they are settled into their
Into a career.
careers and
Yeah.
doing all of that. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry, but because everybody needs some type of companionship, whether it's dog, cat, human, whatever. And when you find somebody who can give you companionship and who can criticize you to the point to where you can accept it, even though you're angry, and who can actually like listen to you emotional without emotion, then that's when you need to like pack everything into one, even if you're in a career move. Because I've been this is going this is my first career move from another career because I was in banking previously.
Yeah.
That was stressful, but it wasn't not as nearly as stressful as moving from banking to insurance. So
And
it's
it's hard because, like, okay, our relationship actually started out long distance. When we started
yeah,
speaking, we did not live and we lived in the same state, but
it
that
was
was
like
it. It was
like an hour and
few hours,
15. It's like an hour and
2 hours.
15 minutes,
Oh well,
depending
hour
on
and
who's
50.
driving.
It was 2 hours from
Well,
where I
was it?
lived and went to school and where he lived, and
I think so.
yeah, because it was like 45 minutes
Oh,
from from my house, from my school. It was way further for me. I guess she was beating it up the highway. I don't
you
know.
got to think from 30 minutes from Gallup up to Middletown, then
30,
then
30.
then yeah, like 30, 45 minutes.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
we started off
we'll Google
not
it.
living close to one another, and so, but once you become close, like, and then like we made a way, like, it
Yeah,
may not be something that
because I couldn't drive. I
people
was
do, like, okay, makeup doll, if you guys are not familiar with her channel, she does like great makeup videos, but I've seen on her vlog channel, her and her boyfriend don't live in the same town, or I don't even think state, and they travel to see each other like frequently, and that's definitely one way to make it work. But if you can't travel and see each other frequently, then your communication has to be on point, because text messages can get read wrong,
man.
sarcasm, like thing, and it just really, like, or if someone having a bad day for whatever reasons going on with them, and you call and it just, you get the cold shoulder. It's just like it takes a lot of communication when you're not like in close quarters, but then when you're in close quarters, that's completely different. And then going from living together for to him being gone from August to December
Yeah.
is like very different. A person that you're used to sleeping in the same bed, being in the same house every day, to not seeing this person at
It's
all.
actually like I'm in jail or something. Like, and I
Well,
honestly, I'm not. I'm just saying that because you let's shine a light on me because I've the situations that I've been in the last 2 months have been very stressful, and like she said, communication is key. And I've like fallen by the wayside with communication because of things that I was going through at work, and I hadn't been communicating like I was supposed to. And again, we're not the perfect couple.
we're not.
We're not. So these are things that I feel like I can come clean with you guys about. And respect is a key too, because you have to respect your partners and sometimes the decisions that they make, and you want to respect that. And there's things that I've done to where I didn't respect her. I don't feel like I respected her decision. I didn't respect her as a person to where I felt like I can like come and talk to her about certain situations that I felt like she didn't understand. But even if she didn't understand, she could offer me those kind of words, and I didn't take advantage of that.
And like, you should always try to be that ear for your partner, because honestly, if you're not there with them, it's hard to see what's going on. And even if you are with somebody, it's hard to see. You can't see through someone else's eyes. It's impossible. You can never live in someone else's shoes. How you view something will always be completely different than how someone else views it, because
Hmm.
you grew up different. You just live different. You're two different people. Your hearts are different, and that's just, your brain is different. So when someone says they had a hard day or something, it may have been a really hard day. Your day
Yeah.
may have been hard, but like you can't compare and contrast and try to counteract like, oh well, they
Every
didn't go through this,
yeah,
or because that will
and
make
see, and
it.
that's a thing, and I don't mean to cut you off. I'm so sorry for that, but that's the thing. I was like, well, I just everybody when they say they had a hard day to me, and me coming from work, from the month that I was in DC, I was like, nobody's day as hard as this, but everybody has their different levels of stress. Everybody is different. Everybody's a different person. So what I'm going through that may be hard for me may be easy for somebody else, or what
It's easy for you, maybe hard
yeah,
for someone else.
maybe hard for somebody else, and that's the thing. Like whatever's stressing her out could be super stressful to her, but it may be not stressful to me, and that's where you have to be able to open those doors and communicate.
Definitely, because um, I forgot what I was about to say.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just cut me off and jacked me up. But okay, when we would speak, there was a point in time where we would talk, and he would just you know, go on and on and on about how stressed and how crazy it is there. And that was our conversation. We would speak for 8 minutes. I remember one time we spoke for 8 minutes and I didn't hear from him for a few more days. And it was like we had a 6 minute conversation. And I think earlier that day he called me and was like, I'll call you back. And so, like, when we would speak, it was never about, well, I understand my day was crazy and, I expressed that, but how are you? And it got to a point where I was just like, one time I told him I was having a bad day, and it just felt like that was just subsided because he felt his day was worse. And you have to have a point where you have to worry about the other person as well because you don't know what's going on
Okay.
wherever they are. And I don't have a spouse overseas or anything, but even then, your wife at home or your husband at home while you're overseas, their feelings, their bad day matters too. You know, your day may have been, you may have got shot at, but
I get shot at. I ain't even overseas.
their day was bad too. And with shut up, with long distance, it's just really you have to keep the communication open or you won't go anywhere. I don't know. And with communication on how long this is going to be, because if you guys just there's no plans of, I don't know, no plans of being together, like face, I don't know if a relationship can work a long term long distance, meaning after a 4 year college or a tour overseas, like how long could someone like be apart from their partner. There are people
I
who
think I
are
think
in jail and they're married and that's their partner, and I don't see how it could be done. Like it's so hard for
mm-mm.
me to not want to be around him and like lay on him and smell his cologne. Like it's just a lot of things that I would miss, But I guess in some of those cases you can't miss what you never experienced, but a lot of those cases
Yeah.
they do know their husband. Like their husband was there at one point, or their wife was there at one point, and it's just kind of weird. To be there with them and then not be there with them. I don't know. Just I don't know. That was just something else. But communication is definitely key because again, we're not perfect, but we're trying to make it work
We're
and
trying
make
to give
things
people a heads up on situations that may help them if you guys are going through the same thing or could possibly be going through the same thing.
make things something. It's something I learned from my little sister because my little sister is in Tennessee for school. And the video you when you guys saw her and her boyfriend, like, um let me think, she had come up to see him pretty much, like, but he had surprised her like a month before. He just showed up. They have a Skype date every night, and I think that is so sweet. Like that definitely helps, and I think that's something that we're gonna start doing, right? I
Yeah.
don't know about every night because like my school, work and school schedule and his work schedule is just kind of very opposite, but
Oh,
that's something that's very sweet to do. But
and
he,
we're moving too.
yes,
Yeah. I'm
but
excited.
he he was like, wear something sexy to our Skype date. And I think he called her and was like, come downstairs. Like, I guess it was like a few minutes after they were supposed to be Skyping. And she's like, I'm trying to Skype with me. He wasn't answering. And he had showed up. And I thought that was just like the sweetest thing. Like, they're just a sweet little couple, my sister and her boyfriend. Like, I love him to death. He's like so nice. I don't know. But again, with long distance, keep some kind of communication because
Keep
it's
it.
just
Also, keep it. You have to keep it simple too. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, you got to do this," but you want to keep it simple. You want to keep it to where your communication is still on the same, not on the same level, because communication changes. It becomes more, but keep it to where it grows at a steady pace and not try to overexert the communication.
yeah.
You know.
And what was I about to say? Oh, simple things. Text message. I hope your day was. I hope your day is going well.
Yeah, those
Good
help.
mornings. Good nights. Like those really help because our schedule's so messed up that he'll be asleep before I get off work. And but when he wakes up and goes to work, I'm still asleep. Before I go to school, and so when he's on his lunch break, I'm in class.
So I mean,
When he gets out of work, I'm already at work, or and so we never can get a right time. Sometimes I'll get off work early enough to talk to him, or if not, I'll call him and leave a voice message.
that
He'll
should
have
be
it
in
in the
between
morning,
classes
or
or
in between
driving
classes,
to work
and
and I'm like on break. But we like those small text messages. Like if you even if you wake up late, and you look at your phone and you see those make my day.
good morning, baby. Have a
Those
great day.
those I
I
might be
miss you.
in the middle in the middle of the night and I look over and roll over my phone and I look and it say, good night, baby. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, or I hope your day was good, blah blah. I actually would sometimes respond back to those in the middle of the night.
We
We play that type of like message game sometimes because that's what we have to do to keep
and it's weird because
the
I'll
thing.
wake up in the middle of the night or I'll hear a text message. I sleep light, so we'll respond. We'll be responding. I remember it was 5 o'clock in the morning last week where we
Hmm.
were text
Yeah,
messaging.
and
It happens,
it was a
but
drowsy text message.
yeah, a lot of misspelled words and punctuations, but it definitely made us both feel better because we got to speak because we hadn't spoke because our schedules were so off. So it's just keeping communication and keeping focus on your partner. You will miss them, but you will get to see them, and when you do, it's gonna be so much googly love because
Yeah,
you
see.
haven't seen them, and that's a good feeling to have. It really is a sense of relief at times too.
Sometimes it just feels like not that you're falling in love all over again, but
But it definitely
that excitement
from
from
the beginning,
yeah, it's like ooh, I get to see my boo this weekend. To the girls, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that. Like this weekend, it was just like so surreal. Like me even driving up when I hit the city limits, I was just like, damn,
he usually like
I'm really
flies and
here.
it's planned and everything. And this was like he told me, I believe it was Wednesday. Like I think I'm gonna come up, and it was just like he didn't tell anybody. It wasn't like something that was planned. So it was just
Nope.
really special that I got to see him.
A lot
And
of people don't even know I'm here, so
yeah,
which is a good thing because we actually spent the whole day together.
we did.
So
We took a
it
nap together,
wasn't.
watched a movie. Like it was definitely different than when he usually comes back and it's like visits all day and stuff. Like I kind of touched on that in the video before because like it seems like the day goes by so fast, and today didn't feel that way.
They actually seem a lot longer. It seems like God gave us a couple extra hours.
Hours. It really
Yeah.
felt like that, and
I know him personally, so
I do too. You ain't nobody special,
I wonder if
but
Jesus got a cell phone.
you don't
Jesus
got the
is
number.
on the main
I think it
line.
meant the
Huh?
house phone.
Jesus still got a house phone?
He
Somebody got a house phone, but
Anyway, we're gonna let you guys go. Hopefully, this video
Peace.
is of some type of quality because we are actually in my very dark bedroom with
And I'm
this
not recording this.
with
I'm
the
not re-recording this. Is that a
yeah.
word?
This re-record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it is
That sounds like somebody's name.
because we're like re.
Re-record. You went to school with re-record.
Oh yeah, yeah. So my mom was like, "When you have a daughter, what you gonna name her?" I was like, "I don't know." And then she was like, "You should name her Upton Trina." Up Trina.
Yeah, up Trina. But see, if I have a
I was
son,
like, "Mama, that's so
so
ghetto."
if I have a son, nobody's gonna call him like UJ or
I
you
mean, like
know,
my nephew is a junior. His name is Rod
his name is RJ.
Rodriguez. His name is Rodriguez, and he's a Rodriguez Junior. So we call him RJ. And then he talking about instead of like, there's no UJ or Lil
Mm.
Upton. He said we gonna call our son U two.
Now tell me, y'all need to write and say that's good, cause you too is good.
It's no.
What's wrong with you two?
It's a U two.
You too. That means he the sequel. You know what I'm saying? He the
Okay,
sequel.
guys. That's it.
Be
Thanks for
like you
watching.
one, you two.
Comments below.
See, get it?
Long distance is hard, but it's definitely doable. Ours is, thank goodness, it's temporary, but it can work long term as well. So,
Yeah,
anything else?
love,
Love
uh,
conquers,
a lot.
and it travels,
It does. It
and
does.
it's patient.
Yeah, it's very patient.
Okay, so
Love is a journey, not a race. Definitely.
that was very well said, baby.
Thanks.
All right, see you guys.
Peace.
Let's see. I don't know how to